We're joined now by Lieutenant General Keith Kellogg. Sir, is Israel winning the ground war?
Hi, Stuart. Thanks for having me this morning. Yes, they are. And I think they're doing a pretty good job with it. They're now moved to the south. They're in the intent of eradicating Hamas. Look, where they're not being helped, though, is they're not being helped by a lot of the alliance nations, to include the United States. The United States needs to back off any criticism. This is a tough fight for Israel. To me, it's an existential fight for them, the eradication of Hamas. Here's where the United States can help the offensive that Israel is conducting inside Gaza. The president can pick up the phone and call Emir al-Thani in Qatar. And that's where the Hamas leadership actually is there. And he can actually say, look, we don't have any access to the hostages. Those over 100 hostages, the 8 or 9 Americans that are hostage. Remember, they killed 31 Americans on the 7th of October. And actually penetrate the leadership and say, tell us where they're at, what's happening. My concern, though, Stuart, is you're not going to see a lot of these hostages come out alive, especially the women, especially those that have been abused, and you've seen the videos of it. So my point is, back off, let the Israelis finish the job. It's a tough job. They need to eradicate Hamas and then figure a way into the future of how they rebuild not only Gaza, but any type of relationship with the Palestinians. It's a tough fight. It's a hard fight, but I think they're doing quite well.
If there was another ceasefire of any kind, doesn't that simply allow Hamas to rearm, regroup, and come back?
Stuart, you're absolutely right. There should be no more ceasefires. This thing is endgame. Don't go there anymore with the ceasefires, any of the pause. That's the reason why the president needs to pick up the phone and call the Emir of Qatar, al-Thani, because they host the Hamas leadership that is sitting and conducting these strikes into Israel. And he needs to get involved with it because they need to have a complete listing of the hostages to help out not only the Americans, but who's kept in captivity by Hamas. But back off from the criticizing the Israelis and in their fight. Look, it's a tough fight. Anybody who's been in the military, in the infantry, knows how hard it is to fight in a built-up area. And the Israelis are doing it, and they're doing quite well. So I'd say, look, back off, let them do it, let them finish the job. To them, this is a biblical fight. It's a fight to extinction, and we need to support them getting there. You know, let's be very, very clear. What Hamas did on 7 October, to me, crossed a moral certitude line. They have crossed a line that we thought we'd never see again after World War II, and we actually said never again. Well, it happened again, and we need to let, I believe, Stuart, the Israelis finish the job.
I hate to say this, General, but hostage-taking is a very effective strategy when you're fighting a conventional power like Israel. It is effective. I hate to say it, but that's reality. Last word to you.
Yeah, and you have to block that out, Stuart. I hate to say that. I know it sounds harsh, and I know it's very, very hard. But if you're a military officer and you're conducting a campaign like the Israelis are, you cannot think about the hostages anymore as a primary effort. You've got to consider eradicating Hamas is the prime goal. And that's the reason I'm very concerned we're not going to see all of those hostages come out alive, or we're not going to see a lot of them even come out at all, especially the women. Because they've abused those women, they don't want to release those women. So this is one of those when you have to turn a blind eye to the hostages, finish the job. Hard to say. I know it. It's a tough fight, but that has to be done.
General, thank you very much for joining us this morning. We hear you, and we appreciate you being here. Thanks a lot, sir.